Hello everyone, lovely to see you all again. So today I really wanted to talk about what happens when we come across obstacles in our journey. So whenever you set a plan, whenever you have a goal, whenever there's something that you want to achieve, as many of you who are watching this will have something in your mind that you want to achieve. And we've talked about it going from a dream to a goal by actually making a plan to make it work. But what do you do when things aren't quite going your way? And that's really what I want to talk about today. And really, how mindset is the thing that really makes the big difference. So, for this talk, I'm going to draw on some personal experience of mine. So as many of you know, I run my own business. I have done for about 5 years now. And right when I was starting this business, I attended a regional business meeting. And the guest speaker for that regional meeting was actually my mentor, a wonderful woman called Jackie Lewis. She's she's really, really big and really, really well known in my field. And I'm very, very lucky to call her my mentor. And she did this talk that it just really, really resonated with me. And it's something that I've carried with me this whole journey of building my own business, going out on my own, self-employed. And really what she taught in that really, really just helps me when times are hard. And times will be hard, and you won't always have that straightforward motion all the way up to where you want to be. And I really wanted to share with you what she taught me then, and how that really how mindset really makes that difference. So during this meeting, she had this saying, which was fail forward. And basically what that means is that every time you have a setback, learn from it and try again. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, how many times you come up against an obstacle. That number is not important. What is important is the amount of times that you pick yourself back up again, providing that each time you just keep going, you keep picking yourself back up again. It's not a failure. It only counts as a failure if you stop. And that really, really resonated with me. During the early years of my business, I had so many times where I lost all my clients, things weren't moving forwards. I was putting on all this effort to build everything, and things just wasn't happening. And it does happen, and particularly if you're self-employed. That really is something that we all face. And every time I got to that point and I looked at it and I was like, is this worth it? Do I just go back into corporate? Do I give up on this as a dream? I thought that it's not the amount of times I stop. It's not the amount of times that I hit this barrier. It's the amount of times I get myself back up again. So I used it. Why did I hit this challenge? I learned from it. I moved forward. And now 5 years on, I'm here talking to you guys, and I'm able to say, yes, actually, that really, really worked for me. And what it really, really teaches you is it's all about your mindset. Throughout this time, throughout this goal, this period of working towards whatever it is that you're trying to work towards, you will hit challenges. We all do. Now, mindset tells us that when you hit a challenge, you have two options. It can either be a roadblock that stops you, or it can be an obstacle that you climb over. And what makes that difference is your decision. You have the power to make that decision on whether or not this is what stops you from achieving your goal. It's all about you. It's all in your head. It's all in your heart. It is up to you to make that decision as to whether or not this is something that you're going to stop. If you're going to stop yourself along this journey, enough is enough. Or whether or not you think, no, actually, I can overcome it. And that is all in your head. That's exactly where it is. Because if you think that you can't overcome this challenge and you end up stopping, then that's the first point and the only point in which you fail in that goal. If you go, it's hard, and actually the way that I'm doing this isn't actually the right way of doing it because I keep coming across these stumbling blocks, but I'm going to keep going, but I'm just going to readjust. I'm going to take stock. I'm going to take a step back and have a think, is that the direction that I need to go? Am I hitting these challenges because actually it's not the right direction? Then changing direction isn't failing. Changing direction is failing forward. It's learning. It's going, okay, well, that's not the right avenue for me. It worked for so-and-so, didn't work for me. I'm going to try this way instead. And that is all part of the growth of the process. And it's all part of that journey. We all need to take a step back sometimes and just have a look and go, is this really the direction I need to go in to achieve what I want to achieve? And sometimes your goal might change. My goals have changed. They absolutely have. From when I started my business to where I am now, the things that I want out of it are very different. The way that I approach things is very different to where it was at the beginning. And that's because I've learned from it. I have hit so many obstacles, but each time I've decided that I'm not going to let it knock me down. And you don't have to either. You absolutely have the power to make that decision and go, hang on a minute. Let's take stock. Let's figure out where I am and carry on. And this works in all elements of your life. It doesn't have to be that you are trying to build a business like I am. It could be that you are wanting to change career and work for a promotion, or completely go into a new field entirely and want to do some training. It could be in your personal life as well. We don't just stay the same person that we were when we were a child. We all grow and we develop and we learn things, and it builds our character, and it builds what we want to do and what we want to achieve. If you asked 10-year-old me what I wanted to do, and then asked 16-year-old me what I wanted to do, and then 25-year-old me what I wanted to do, it's going to be different on all of them. And if you ask me now what I want to do, again, it's different again, because as I've been going through the process of going through the journey of life, things change. And that's not a failure. We can be so hard on ourselves thinking that if I don't achieve what that specific goal was in that specific way, then I failed. Well, no, you haven't, because actually you're still working towards a life that you want to have, the flexibility that you want to have, the money, the income, the relationship, the house, the car, the family, whatever it is that you are aiming to do, you have the strength to do it. It doesn't come from anyone else but inside of you and inside your mind, with that positive mindset of, I'm just going to brush myself off and try again. And you will achieve anything. Anything that you want to achieve, you can do and you will do by having that mindset of, I'm not failing, I'm moving forward, maybe in a different direction, maybe in a different way, but it is a forward motion. And that's the only way that you ever get to where you want to be. We can't go backwards. The past has happened. We can't change it. We live in the present and have views for the future on what we want to achieve. And by going with that mindset of, well, if this isn't working, I'll just try something slightly different, or I will just push a little bit harder. I'll adjust, I'll work hard, and I'll get there. Then anything that life throws at you, you can overcome. Anything you can overcome. You just need to believe in yourself and in your own ability to be able to do it, to keep picking yourself back up again, keep failing forward, keep learning, keep good doing, have that positivity, have that mindset, and you will absolutely get to where you want to be. So I hope this has helped, and it's something that I very much live by, and has very, very much helped me in all areas of my life, and I hope it helps you too. All right, take care. Bye.